Hello, human-shaped friends. Welcome to the one and only time-lapse video of my December presents. Now, why is this the one and only video you will be getting of the plethora of things that I painted and sewed this holiday season? Well, that's mostly because of time management problems. Recording this process, for those of you who get to see it, while something I enjoy, also takes a whole lot of time and spoons. And yes, I recognize that my setup is very simple. It's one camera, one angle, but the camera only records for 20 minutes, so it doesn't matter where I am in the process. If I've hit a nice flow, after 20 minutes I have to stop the recording or else I lose everything it recorded. And I have to wait for it to process before I can start recording again. And it is very time consuming and very disruptive and makes literally every single painting that I paint stressful. Because an artistic flow is a super important thing. I don't know if you have ever hit that Zen moment when you're doing something and you look up and it's like 6 hours later and you were just in such a state of meditative, almost bliss, that you kind of like forgot that the rest of the world existed. But it's really hard to go into that or maintain that if you have to stop every 20 minutes and fight with technology. So for all of the other things that I made, I did not record them because I needed to get them done. And it was a lot faster to get them done if I didn't have to mess with technology. So this is one of many pet portraits that I did. However, this was not for Yule. This was for a birthday. And they liked it, which makes me really happy because it was really hard to find reference photos. Which is something I wish I could be cranky about, but honestly, I don't post pictures of my pets either. So like I was searching, and I found 2 photos for this friend. And in one of them, it was their cat when it was a kitty, which is this one, and the other one, it was their cat wearing a banana hat, and the banana hat was absolutely amazing, truly spectacular. I loved the banana hat, but I couldn't really see the cat's face. So instead of doing banana hat, I did kitty, stretching, lounging, just kind of being a mood, being a vibe, being enjoyed by life and being captured in this moment that I then forever put onto paint. Which I did, which I enjoyed, which they liked, which made me happy. Because art is a profoundly personal thing, and it's really difficult for me to give people art because it doesn't always harmonize with their space. Luckily, I know this friend real well, and I'm pretty good at harmonizing spaces that I do know. And, you know, they're spoopy, like me, so dark colors, good things. Anyway, in this time lapse, you might have noticed lots of shadow movement happening behind the scenes, and that is because my void kitty could tell that I was not painting them. I don't know how they could tell. They just could, and it made them cranky. I don't do a super lot of editing on these time lapses, but there were multiple moments where my cat had attacked the painting. They are jealous. I don't know what to tell you. They could just tell. You know, this is a cool toned void kitty. My void kitty is warm toned. They were watching me paint and those colors. They just knew, you know? They just knew. Or maybe they didn't know and they just wanted attention. It's really hard to say, but in my brain, it's a lot funnier to think that they knew and they were being jealous. So that's the story I'm going with. Anyway, made a lot of things. You only get this one, though. Which, while a pet portrait that I really enjoyed doing, I actually don't think was my favorite pet portrait. And that's okay. Again, availability of photos is a big thing. My favorite, by the way, was a friend of mine has a corgi, and they sent me a photo of their corgi having eaten through a takeout bag. And so the bag is still halfway on their face. It was great. But you don't get to see that one. Well, you get to see a short of that one. Anyway, this is the work. This was the time. It was a hoot. I'll talk to you next time. Until then, have a day. Be yourself. Be kind. Goodbye.